here, but this is going to be my kind of unofficial, official soft launch of React Native Live. So I've invited a few people. I'm going to actually go do that now, so hang with me if you're watching, or skip ahead if you're watching this later. I'm going to go to Twitter, Twitch, make sure that I'm actually live here. Yeah. Looks like I am. Yeah. Looks like I am. Alright. Alright, let's see here. Okay, where is it? Over the air updates with Expo Update. Is it Expo Update or Expo Updates? Expo Updates. Has like an S there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Expo Updates. Okay. I'm gonna go post this. Let's see here. Gotta put this in a few different places so people know where to find me. In the community announcements. There we go. Someone just subscribed. Or followed, I guess. Fragility S, thanks for following and jumping on here. Appreciate having you with me. I'm gonna thank a few other people after we get going here, because there's some follows that came in when I was not streaming. I'm unfamiliar with that. All right, just so you know what I'm doing, I'm currently just posting that I'm tweeting. I'm promoting that I'm on Twitch, on Twitter, and other places, so give me a few minutes here. I don't know, some people are, like, you gotta be careful about what slacks you kind of post in and things like that. So just put that in a couple other places here. Cool. Maybe on Discord too. React Native. Posted it in there. And MW Codes, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you coming along with us. Awesome. We're going to get started here pretty soon. For right now, I'm just kind of getting the word out there about this, see how many people might tune in. Let's see here. Where else do I promote this? I think that's probably good for now. This is a soft launch after all. Don't need to promote it everywhere. Infinite Jed in the house. Thanks for following along, Jed. Appreciate the follow. Got to get that Learning TensorFlow JS book in frame there. I know Gant can't join until a little bit later, but just for his benefit there. Learning TensorFlow JS by Gant Laborde. Hey Jed, All right, cool. Okay, so today we are going to be. This is kind of the first official, unofficial, soft launch of React Native Live. So we are going to be doing a lot of the same stuff. Like it's going to be a lot of exploring third-party libraries, like we're going to do today. We're going to be trying out different things. You're going to learn some stuff if you follow along. You're going to learn with me because I'm not going to know what to do. You're going to maybe teach me in chat. So keep that chat active. And I'm going to be hacking on pretty much all React Native stuff. That's why I call this React Native Live with Jamon. But we're going to be doing over-the-air updates with Expo Updates. I'm going to update that because over the air I'm going to update that. All right. I'm using Twitch Studio, which is kind of fun. It's like a new app that Twitch put out. Still in beta, but you know, we're gonna give it a go. And so far, I like it a lot. I did a stream a couple of nights ago, and it worked really well. Tell me if you've got any like audio, you know, like volume issues, anything like that. Just let me know in the chat. I am testing this out. So I got some music going in the background. It is from an app called Pretzel Rocks, which we'll be posting probably too frequently in chat. I'm gonna upgrade probably today at some point so that it doesn't do that, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But it plays like DRM free music so that things don't get muted, hopefully. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to my other scene here in just a second. Expo Updates. Okay. Expo Updates. Volume of music is okay. DRM free music, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly it's a pretty cool thing. I can crank up the music more if you want. Let's go to 20%. Unless you meant it's too loud. Let me know if that's the case. Ready. So what we've got here is situated. All right, what we've got here is the Expo Updates package. So this is a React Native package from Expo. It fetches and manages updates to your app stored on a remote server. And we're gonna read all the documentation because I've never used this before. So this is gonna be kind of an interesting thing. While this is happening though, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up on terminal. Go in here, I'm gonna make a directory for RN Live. And then let's go ahead and let's do just a regular kind of React Native init OTA hack. And I want to actually do, I always forget this, React Native TypeScript boilerplate. I could use Ignite, of course, but let's see. No. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. This template right here. React Native template TypeScript. Okay. It's reasonable. Because I like using TypeScript. Use Ignite, says MW Codes. I probably should. What app are you working on updating? I'm just spinning up something totally brand new just to kind of see how it is. Okay, this is cool. Not found. Did I do it wrong? Template, React Native template, TypeScript. What? I think I did it right. Old old version. I don't have an old version, but you know, let's try it. Uninstall. Would love to see it with Ignite because I'm making an Ignite app. I mean, I could do it with Ignite. I don't mind doing it with it. Look at this. What the heck? Don't tell me my environment is borked right out of the gate here. No way. Okay. It worked if it ends with okay. Well, I don't know. Let's try doing it again. Okay. Maybe it was there now. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. For MW codes, let's use Ignite. Alright, let's do it. npx, first off, do I have Ignite? I don't. Good. npx Ignite, CLI, new, OTA, hack, and I think that's all we need. We're not going to do Expo. So. Oh. Actually, we can just do -- overwrite, which will kill it. Kill it with fire. Thanks for the follow. Nobody else uses Twitch in DC. I am going to be replaying some of the ones that didn't show up before as I go through here. I don't know if that's like Twitch, like etiquette. Derek Greenberg, thanks for following, sir. You are a gentleman and a scholar, as I know very well, having worked with you for 6 years now. Alright, Expo Updates. While this is going, like we're letting Ignite do its thing, we're going to review the Expo Updates package here. So, documentation for latest stable. Let's go latest stable. It is available for Android device, emulator, iOS device, and simulator. We need to run Expo install. If you are installing this in a bare React Native app, you should follow these additional installation instructions. Actually, this is a good thing that we're doing an Ignite app, actually, MW codes. Good call on that because it comes with Expo. It comes with Expo. Why is these additional? Okay, so there. But it comes with unimodules already installed. And this is almost certainly using unimodules, I would imagine. Yeah, with Expo Updates already installed. Well, that's not the case. We may actually add this to Ignite at some point. We talked about it. Actually, Mark, Rickard, and I just did. All right. So still. Oh, there we go. That was fast. How is that so fast? I always get a little suspicious when it's that fast, you know what I mean? I was curious if Expo managed workflow was required. Well, we're going to do it without, so we'll find out. Auto linking, OTA hack. Yep, that's all good. So, run iOS. Let's just go ahead and run iOS on this. While that's going, we'll keep reading. Okay, so updates, and then newer versions of compatibility put on update. In very rare cases, it's likely it may need to fall back to an update that's embedded in the binary even after it's been downloaded and run and emergency launch. This boolean will be true if the app is launched. Especially for the case. That is cool. Okay, I like that. Manifest, so then this shows the manifest for the update. We'll probably learn more about that. Release channel. update ID. Reload. We'll probably display the update ID just so we can see it changing, you know. This is building. Alright, so yeah, so tell it to reload. It's not recommended to place meaningful logic or calls to async because it's resolved from the app. You reload immediately before posting asynchronous tasks in the thread to actually reload the app and save the exceptions. Okay. This cannot be used in development mode, and the return promise will be rejected if you try to do so. Now that's interesting. Check for async, or update async. Cannot be used in development mode. So we're going to have to be running this in prod, which, to be honest, I actually don't know off the top of my head how to do that. So I'll be learning that. Okay. Still running here, still building, that's fine. We'll let that do this thing. Add listener. Alright. So that's great, but we need to expo install this. Don't need that. And then let's look at the other Bear React Native, installing Expo Updates. Does that just link back to the main one? React Native Unimodules. Okay, we already have Unimodules installed in Ignite, so you don't have to worry about that. That's already set up for you, which is cool. So we just need to install the Expo Updates using probably Yarn, and then this is a different page, isn't it? That's good. Alright, like most Expo modules, okay, and then we'll have to do a pod stuff. I'm going to wait until the app is finished building and actually does spin up, you know, properly. Configuration in JavaScript. Testing, okay. Actually, hold on. I don't know if I was supposed to be messing with that, to be honest. Okay. I think I was messing with my my mixing console there because the audio is coming through a little strange. But alright, so still building. Configuration in JavaScript and JSON. We need to modify the index to import Expo asset early in your app in order to be able to update assets over the air. We also need to update Metro config.js for the same reason. We'll need to add some Expo specific configuration to app.json. Okay. There's Metro, our packager. We'll let that continue to build. Alright, so app.json needs to be, we need to add this Expo name slug SDK version, which we already have here. Name slug SDK version. Do I not have an SDK version? This is the latest SDK version. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Looks like 42. 4203, so we'll go with 42. STK 4203. Expo-V. I mean, that really works. That's smart. It is warm up here. It's supposed to be like 100 and something today. So I'm going to crank down the AC here from my phone. It is definitely hot outside. I think I saw 108, which is crazy. Okay, SDK version, R version, RTA hack. Okay, yeah, that looks right. By the way, did this work? It did work. Yay, we're in. Okay, cool. So, in my index, I need to import this, so we're going to do this first. Yeah, I don't care about all that. Okay. So import Expo asset. Oh, I forgot to run. Okay, run this. So Expo install Expo. So Expo install pretty much always installs the right version of a package. Now Expo Update should be compatible with just about everything, but it's just a little smarter version of like yarn add or npm install. Okay, that's installing. While that's going, I'm gonna go check out this other stuff. Okay, so Metro config, we need this asset plugin right here. So let's go look at Metro. We don't have Metro. Babel. Why don't we have a Metro config? I'm actually kind of confused by that. Maybe we don't need one? That's interesting. With React Native config. I've been in LA for too long. I still ain't found a place to call home. Ain't no fun in making it all alone. I'm gonna ignore that one for now. We'll come back to it if we need to. That's probably more like it's asset files, right? So if you're updating, if you're adding files like a new logo or something like that. And I'll test that. I'll test that to see if that even works. So give that a shot. Okay. So we do need this in the app delegate, so let's try that. Is that M or H? It's the H. So we'll drop that in there. We don't want the interface. Really? Oh, no, we had it down there. So we need this here, and then we need this instead of the property and the interface. Does that seem weird? Okay, but that's what they say to do. Okay, then we're adding a property in the M file. Where are we doing that? Right after module registry adapter on line 32. So we're doing launch options there. Then we're removing the bridge and we're replacing with, let's see here. Initialize. So that's 46-ish. RCT bridge all the way down to initial properties nil, which is right there. So all of this stuff goes away. I'm just going to comment it out, and then we're going to add that stuff. What? Okay. So... Okay. And then return bridge instead of yes. Really? Line 87 here. It's under make key invisible. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Okay. Music's loud. Alright, I'm going to drop that down. It's interesting that the video and audio is out of sync. Is anybody else, thanks OG Statement by the way, is anybody else noticing that? You know, that I have some lag here with the audio and the video? Confirmed, video and audio are out of sync. What the heck, really? Well, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I like muted and put that back up there. Not totally sure why that would be. In fact, let me drop to this view here. Is it still happening? Not really that noticeable. Todd is just being overly sensitive to it. Actually, I do want it to be right, so let me know if it's... I'll keep an eye on chat here if you notice anything. In the meantime, I'll keep going here. Expo Updates controller will replace the NS main bundle 10 milliseconds? Okay. Alright, I'm going to switch it back to the coding view here. So, let's see, where is that anyway? That's in line... This one here, I think. Okay. And then we're adding another method here before the end of this file. App controller did start with success. Initialize React Native app here. Okay. Supporting Expo. So we have OG Stamen, thanks for the follow, appreciate it. iOS My App supporting Expo plist. Sorry, supporting Expo. What am I missing? iOS My App supporting. Maybe I need to create a folder? I guess. A new one called Expo plist. And drop that in. And this should be, what was it, 40... 4203. Okay. And Expo Updates URL, my Expo username. I'm gonna have to figure that out, actually. Okay. So apparently I'm going to need to register this with Expo. I'm gonna go do some more research on this. We'll have to update that in a bit here. Add the supporting directory containing Expo plist to your project in Xcode. Okay, so I need to open up Xcode here. Actually, before, well, open ios/otahack.xc workspace. Buzz, oh sorry, Robin Codes, thanks for the follow, Appreciate you jumping in here. Mazen Chummy, I think I missed you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And Francis Provost, thanks for coming along. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to move Xcode to its own view here. So this is saying what we need is to, under the, let's see here, add supporting directory and containing SWPS to your project in Xcode. Let's see, how does that work? Add files. I don't even see supporting here. I have it here. OTA hack. Oh, maybe, What's under here? Okay, there's supporting. Add that. I mean, I don't know if it's picking it up, but like, is that supposed to be like that? I don't know, I guess. In Xcode, under the Build Phases tab of your main project, expand the phase entitled Bundle React Native Code and Images. Okay, so under the Build Phases, under Bundle React Native Code and Images. So okay, it's right here. All right, and what do we do? Add the following to a new line at the bottom of the script. Do I include the backticks? Do I include the backticks here? This is interesting. Node print resolve. Okay. Okay. Or use this line. So we're adding this. Add the following to a new line at the bottom of the script. Okay. Where's the script? Right here? It is. Okay, so we drop this in here. Do we need the backticks? I don't think we do. Node print. I guess this setup is part of the trade-off of doing a bare project versus Expo managed. That is correct. And they handle all this stuff for you. But if we could add it to Ignite, right? Like, then nobody has to mess with this anymore. Relatedly, if it wouldn't get you too far off track, what do you see as the pros and cons of doing a managed Expo project versus bare with stock React Native? I mean, if we can do a managed Expo project, we're going to do a managed one because it just makes so many things easier. The only problem is that there are some well-articulated limitations. And so if you are okay with those trade-offs, if you don't need those things like maybe native code, for example, writing native code modules or integrating some native, like non-standard SDK. But that's not always the case. And so when you are in a situation where you have to do that, then you can't. And we do support Expo and non-Expo with Ignite. Even with non-Expo, we bring in unimodules, so you can bring in like Expo libraries like this one. I'm thinking that it wouldn't be a bad idea for us to support over-the-air updates. But I need to talk to my team more about this, and we probably need to actually test it in a real project. So, all right, putting another note in this one that we may need those backticks. I don't think so, but I don't know. Expo splash screen. Are we using? I don't think we're using that. Nope, we're not. Build Gradle. We need to update the apply from. Is it the app one? It is the app one. It's always fun. There's two of them, right? So line 84. So replace this one with that. And then in Android manifest under source main Android, we add to line 13. And the Expo SDK version is actually 4103, I think. I keep forgetting. I think it is 4203. Make sure we get the right one here. And we're going to have to update this one as well. So when we get a URL, we're going to need to update that. I think that we have to go register it or something. Import Android Net URI. So these are in main application .java. What the heck? Why is this still hello world? This looks like a bug in Ignite. That's not good. So this should be OTA hack. Okay, OTA hack. Is this supposed to be lowercase? I don't think so. Okay, Bucks also not updated. Jeez. This looks like a bug in Ignite. I'm gonna have to look at this later. I have to go. Thanks for the answers. Have a good one. Yeah, thanks for dropping in, MW Codes. Appreciate it. Come back next time. Okay. Right now we are... I'm feeling like we're going to run into some problems here because of these... Was there like an issue when we spun up? No, it looks like it worked. Weird. Although, I don't know if we have the latest version of Ignite. What version of Ignite is this? 7.2.0. No, that's latest. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what's going on there. All right, back to what we're doing here. So we have this code that needs to be dropped in right after protected string get.js main module name. And that is in main application as well. Whoops. Get.js bundle. Or main. Yeah, this one. So that's going to remain, and we're going to drop in this get.js bundle file and bundle asset name here. Two more overridden methods. Okay, so got those two, and then we need to add this if build config, not build config debug in the on create prior to Flipper. Okay, are you using ProGuard? I don't think so. Well, we might be. Let me check. ProGuard rules, and then add it to there. Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. So I have no idea if this is going to work. So I'm going to do an npx, oops, React Native run Android, because I'm most worried about Android right now. Wait, why did it load packager again? Did I close that? There's 2 packagers now. Why? Oh. Curious if my changes made a difference here. This is a different one that I had going, so I have to wait until this finishes. Actually, I'll just hit that. Okay, so it's building right now. Mark Rickard, what is ProGuard and why should I care? Maybe an episode idea for React Native Radio. I agree, that's a great idea. That is a great idea. Derpiter, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. FM Oliveira. Did I said that right? How's it going, man? Good to see you here. Gant? Let's finish your meeting. Hopefully it went well. Nice to see you here again. So right now what we're doing is we're going to be doing over the air updates, testing this out, kind of exploring this library for the next maybe a little under an hour we've got left here. Okay, while this is building, let's go look at some other stuff. Nice, awesome, Gant. Let's see here. So, assets that are required by your JavaScript are embedded in your application binary by Xcode and Android Studio in certain situations. Really? Debug builds of Android apps do not by default have any assets built into the APK. They're always loaded at runtime from the Metro packager. Debug builds of iOS apps are built by the iOS emulator. Also do not have assets built in or bundled into the app, loaded at runtime. They do have assets bundled into the app binary so they can be loaded from disk. Release builds of both iOS and Android apps include a full embedded update including manifest, JavaScript bundle, and all imported assets is critical to ensure that your app can load for all users immediately upon installation without needing to talk to a server first. Okay, interesting. So build time configuration options allow you to update automatically on launch. They're set as keys in Expo plist and Android as metadata tags in Android manifest. These ones right here. Expo update URL, which I still again need to update. So that's good to know. Pass a map as a second parameter. You can also define them at runtime. It'll override anything in Android manifest XML. We may want to actually do that instead, just to kind of make it more obvious if we are bringing it into Ignite, like where you would make those changes. The less that people have to like dive into the Android like XML files, I think the better that we all are. String cap. Gan Laborde, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And okay, so Expo modules update. There's release channel strings. Okay, pre-installed. Okay, that's for uninstalling it. I don't need to do that. Okay. Question, did this finish? Build failed. Okay, what went wrong? Okay, so compile debug Java with Java C failed. Detected multiple Kotlin daemon sessions at build Kotlin sessions. Deprecated Gradle features were used in this build, making it incompatible with Gradle 7.0. Okay. Cannot find symbol. Protected nullable string get.js bundle file. Did I do something wrong there? Maybe I did something wrong. Protected nullable. Is this the only place that we find nullable? Sure does. So do I just get rid of this? Like just do protected string? Okay, what else? Error cannot find symbol. Updates controller get instance. It's in main application Java. Did I forget something? I'm gonna go back to my install here. And what was it again? It was updates controller. Okay. I thought I imported this stuff, but maybe I didn't. Singleton module on line 19. I did not. Ha! That would be why. Make sure I haven't like double. Okay. Oh, and that's where nullable comes from. That's where nullable comes from. That is where it comes from. So there we go. Let's try this again. That is how you read error messages. You just read them. You find the. It often will tell you what's going on. So like, hey, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, whatever. Can't find this. Oh, okay. I probably missed an import. I think that's it. That's those 5 errors. We'll see. While we have a second, I want to ask the audience, is this a reasonable time to be streaming? Can you join me relatively often, days at 1 p.m. Pacific? Or would you prefer to see more morning, Fridays, Mondays? Like, tell me preference. I want to know. Okay. This says it was successful. And it's bubbling. Meanwhile, I'm going to reload here and see if anything happens. On iOS as well. Okay, iOS. I'm gonna rerun iOS as well. So native run iOS. Derek says I like this time. Nobody else uses Twitch in DC. Says this is the ideal time to catch people on the East Coast, in my opinion. I mean, probably makes sense. I mean, some people will have like kids coming off school or whatever, but this looks like it's working, which kind of surprises me, to be honest. Let's be honest here. Demo list. There's our list. It's a little slow. Okay. But I need to figure out how to like make this thing fire up like a production, because that's what OTA is supposed to be all about. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to kind of play around with it and see, like, you know, Wednesdays at 1 p.m., is that, you know, the best time or what, you know. Building the app. This is annoying enough that I think that if we decide as a team to put it into Ignite, that would be kind of a cool value add. Like, hey, you get Expo Updates for free. Of course, we're making a decision then, and they may want to use something like Code Push instead. And it's more annoying to pull it out, probably. So we're going to have a discussion about that. You know, does it make sense to put this in there or not? And my app has not been registered. What the heck? Where's my app? Oh, we dropped this in there. OTA hack. So let's try this again. Yeah, I just search the whole code base when I see stuff like that. My app shouldn't be in there, so just search the whole code base. If you find it, replace it with what it should be. Just straightforward. Okay, so cool. Yeah, going back to here. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, it appears that both are working now, which is a good sign. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, so now we need to know, how do we use this? Okay. So is there, one thing I'm not seeing here is like how to actually like use it. Expo publish or make, and so this is run iOS configuration release. Let's try a release build in iOS. I don't think I do npm run iOS. What I do is I go configuration release, and before I do that, I'm going to actually swipe this away so it's just bare there. In the meantime, I'll also, let's see, I forget exactly. Build failed. I wouldn't mind if Ignite asked me a few key questions when I first run it, and bypassable with flags. Push 1 for code push, press 2 for Expo, press 3 for no OTA. Gantt. You know how much work that is. I agree, but it's, oh boy, that's a lot of work. What do we get here? The problem is, like, if you once you start doing that now, we have to like somehow untangle all the way through it, because I haven't even done like code push, like how much is the tentacles deep inside of the iOS and Android side of it. So now we have to do both. So I'm kind of on the side of like pick a lane, you know. Pick a lane, and if not, then you know we can probably make it so there's like an easier, like, oh, I wonder, do I need to do pod install maybe? Maybe. Truth, but I'd love it. I know. It'd be such a cool experience. Just, it's like a trade-off between maintainers' sanity versus the cool factor, you know? Really? Okay. I'm feeling this isn't gonna work. Does not work. Okay, so why is my release build failing? This is the command line invocation. All right, you know what? Let's go to Xcode. Let's go here, and let's set it to iPhone 12, which I think is what we have open right now. Yeah, iPhone 12, and hit build. So Xcode is going to tell us a little more like what's going on, what's the problem here. Maybe ProGuard was a bad idea. Forget. Still building. Launching, attaching. Why does it say rndiff app? Do we have that anywhere? rndiff. it's in the launch screen. Why? I think that's a bug in Ignite. And by the way, that worked. So there's just something on the like command line that's failing, and it works fine from Xcode, which is a little frustrating. But maybe it's because, oh, hey, you know what? I have a question, or I have a theory. So, what do you want to bet it actually does work now? Like Xcode went in there and like made a change to make it work. That could be it. That could be it. And my theory goes down. Okay. Let's run it again. So, one thing I'm noticing with this documentation is it's not really telling me like what else I need to do to make this, like how do I even publish an update? So I'm gonna go to expo.io and log in. Just logging in over here on my other monitor. Where's my Expo login? I thought I had an Expo login. That's weird. Maybe I just need to register. Sign up. Okay. Yeah. All right. So there already is a Jamon Holmgren account. Okay, log in with that one. Forgot password with that. And okay. Save that, reset the password, and now log in. Whoops, nope, wrong one. Oh, come on. I just said it. Okay. I'm logging in now, and I'm looking to see... Alright. Got it. I'll bring it in screen here so everybody can see what I'm doing. I bet one Doge. Love it. Love it. Alright, so yeah, I guess maybe create a new project here. OTA hack, create the project. Alright. This is correct, I'm all set up. Owner Jamon Holmgren. SDK just shows 0. I'm just going to make this hidden for now. Alright. Activity. Builds. Credentials. Okay. Drufus93, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you hanging out with me. So here's where I'm at. We're trying to use Expo Updates in this new Ignite app here. Got both of them up. Bang, bang. iOS and Android, they both work, which is cool. I've done the install like steps and it seems to work. Now I need to know, like, how do I make a build and then push it up to... All right. Expo Updates tutorial. I'm gonna do that. Expo publish. Really? To perform an over the air update of your app, run Expo publish. Using release channels. If you want to update that, you need to rebuild it. Expo build. But this is for... standalone apps, turn off updates, custom logic, only over Wi-Fi, check automatically. Okay, I mean, like, this bit of code right here seems like it would work. The problem is, like, how do I find... Oh, I have an idea. Okay, so, alright. So you remember that bit of code that we... Not code, but like that string... Let me go find it. It's in here somewhere. This one right here. This string right here. Okay? So you see how it says, like, my Expo username and my app? My guess, which seems like a reasonable guess, is that I can simply do, whoops, no. How do I replace? Whatever. Alright, so instead of at my Expo username, I just go Jim Holmgren. And my app would be OTA hack. And then I go into the Expo P list here, and I do the same thing. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so this all sounds good. I'm probably going to need to rename that. And what was that in? That was in Android and that was in iOS. So it's in both places. Cool. I'm going to rebuild both of those. So we're going to run Android. And on iOS, we're going to go ahead and fire it up in Xcode. Nice. It's 2 o'clock. We're about an hour into it, and we're making progress, which is fun. Let's see. Looks like we already got that working there. And it looks like it's working here. So, cool. Now, Expo, what was it? Publish? Yeah, Expo publish. Oh, and I need to do the same thing to run. Let's see here. Okay, so one thing we need to do is when we're running, we need to publish in, like, or we need to do in release mode for Android as well. So React Native run Android release. I think it's variant release or something like that. -- variant release. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to actually pop that out of there. Let that build. Constants manifest as null because the embedded app config cannot be read. Ensure that you have installed the Expo constants build scripts if you need to read from constants.manifest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm just going to go ahead and close all these. In our app, whoops. Actually, no. On a welcome screen, I'm going to import star as I'll find it eventually here. As updates from Expo Updates. So we get updates, and then we're going to actually drop in the update ID. So we're going to show that. So it's lowercase letters development mode. So that is null. So so in our text here, we're going to have our. We're just going to replace this right here and say Expo Update and then drop the update ID. So that's all we have. Did this? Oh, it's still running. Okay, good. And right here, refresh. Why did I not update? Save this one. I won't save it. I won't save it. PLR Dev. Oh, hey there. Awesome at React Native live streaming. Thank you, sir, or person, Dev. Yes, definitely. I am planning to continue to do this as much as I can. Probably Wednesdays at 1 p.m. like 1 to 2:30 Pacific time. So thanks for hanging out with us. Got to take off. This is a cool concept. I'm sure I'll watch the next one too. Thank you so much. Nobody else uses Twitch in DC. And if you do find anybody else who is using Twitch in DC, let them know about this. I mean, I don't know. If they're a developer, I guess. Alright. So I think I need to rerun that because I made the change after it was doing the bundling. So okay, we'll let that go. This doesn't look like it's running in release, so I'm going to kill this. And I'm going to kill that. I'm going to go here. Oh, yeah, that's why. What I need to do is always forget. There's a way to change this to like run it in release mode. Oops, cancel. No. Terminate. Coretta 360 for the follow. Appreciate you jumping in with us and hanging out. Feel free to say where you're from, by the way. Anybody who's hanging out here. Okay, I'm gonna stop. How do I run in release again? Anybody know? I feel like it was up here, like I could just hit the little... No. Don't. Struggling. Okay. Let's stop there. I guess both of these. Stop. Stop. Okay. There we go. Yeah. How do I run in... Let's see here. Build setting. Build phase. Product. Select the scheme. Edit scheme. Where do I go to scheme? I feel like it was up here before. What am I missing? Oh, edit scheme. So archive is the release one. So I need to select that one somehow. OTA hack, select the scheme. So, I mean, I'm on it, right? Am I missing something? Manage schemes. I don't need TBLS for this one. Okay, edit scheme. I'm on this. Set run to release scheme. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, PLR dev. I appreciate it. Let's try it. Failed. Yoga kit module map not found. Change run, not archive. Yep. I did that, I think. So edit scheme, run is on release. It's on this one. Don't probably want the debug executable. Launch automatically. Says there, yeah, there you go, but it's not working. I don't know why. I hit run again, and it keeps popping up the packager, which I don't think is right. Module map file. Derived yoga kit. Alright, time for some Googling. If you know what's going on, feel free to let me know. I did open XC workspace. Delete pod file lock. Okay. Solve the issue, change iOS target to 11 in pod file and in general Xcode tab. Okay, let's do that. Pod file, and it is 11 here, and in general Xcode tab. So, general Xcode tab. Oh, is it in here? Ah, here we go. It's in the wrong deployment target. Okay, let's see if that works. Seems to be getting further this time. Why is that iOS deployment target set to 10 there? That's another Ignite issue. Create an issue. Deployment target. In this last pull request, we updated the version to the target version to 11, but it also needs to be changed in the XC workspace. Should be a straightforward fix. So someone could come in here and pretty quickly make this change. New issue. There we go. I think there was another thing that I probably should have put into an issue as well, but yeah. Okay, so still building. That's okay. We'll let it go. In the meantime, let's look at here. So, hey, looky there. Expo Update. We actually have an update version there. Awesome. So let's try running Expo Publish. See what happens. Hold on. Let me do this. Cancel. Quit. Okay. Yarn global add expo CLI. I hope I used yarn. Package names were wrong for Android after igniting a new app. Yes, thank you very much. Derek, could I get you to file a new issue for that? That would be fantastic. Okay, so, all right, thank you, sir. So it's building here, but it looks like it's making some progress. What's this error? What's this? Yoga kit module map not found. Don't tell me this happened again. Maybe this is the old one, but... Oh wait, no. Just went away. Nice. Okay, Expo CLI. 4.10. Okay. Let's try Expo Publish. Log in. Okay, I need to actually go find my password. 1 second here. Invalid SDK version 4200. Okay, alright. Let's go fix that. I mean, it isn't 4200, but we'll try it here first. Like the other ones, I don't know. Like, let's try that. Expo Publish. And then I'm curious, like let's take a look here. So this is A0EF and then 535 is sort of the end. Actually, I'll just take a screenshot of this. Oh. So we can like, this is a, okay. This is a screenshot of it. I'm just gonna hang on to that so I can like take a look at it later and see if our Expo update changes. I think it'll just do it right away. I could be wrong on that. Maybe. So the moment of truth. Maybe. Maybe. Starting Metro Bundler. By the way, did this finish? It did finish. Is it running? Not on this iPhone. Is Metro supposed to be running a packager when you just run it on release? Because we did get a crash here. You've implemented application perform fetch with completion handler, but you still need to add fetch to the list of your supported UI background modes in your info P list. Okay, that's interesting. And then there's remote notification to your list of supported background modes in info P list. Then internal inconsistency, the embedded manifest is invalid or could not be read. Configured Expo updates correctly in your Xcode build phases. Okay, so info P list. And this would be UI background modes. Do we just need to like so maybe something like key. Why is this not in the instructions, the install instructions? That's interesting. Google this. Yeah, okay, so someone else is running into this too. So X updates URL. Okay. Signing capabilities, adding the background mode capability, and checking either location updates or background fetch. Okay. Signing capabilities. Okay, let's do that. So, signing capabilities, and then okay. So here's the thing I'm trying to trying to figure out right now. I assume I need to put it in here. Kind of makes sense that I would put another key in here, which would be UI background modes. I can do this manually, right in the info plist, I guess. And string something like, was it background fetch? Fetch. So here's what we'll do. We'll just put one of these in. Then I'll hit run again. And I'm going to clear this. So if this crashes again, that should be gone if that was the fix. Like, you shouldn't see that particular error anymore. If that makes sense. Selected development team, assigning capabilities. Yeah, I should probably set that. Okay, so we got a crash. Unrecognized selector sent to instance. Contains object. Check background, refresh API adoption. So, okay, before I do anything else, let me see. Let's see here. Background mode. I don't think I did this right. I'm backing that out. All right. So I need to figure out how to do this here. I just backed that out. Let's run it again. Let's see what happens. Like, do I get back to my original brokenness? If we're not in the original brokenness, then that's another issue. And I should really set the development team, so like it should really be infinite red origin. Build succeeded. What? Oh yeah, it succeeded last time too. Okay. All right, so we did get back to the original one. So add fetch to UI background modes. UI background modes. Okay, how do I do that? Signing. Add capabilities by clicking the plus button above. So okay, so background modes, and then I need to do fetch and remote notifications. Okay. And hey, there it is. So I had to do the array. That was the problem. Like, wrap this XML in an array. Get a string fetch, remote notification. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's try this again. Clear with Command K, of course. And we are coming up on an hour and a half. I really want to see this work though, so I'm going to keep looking at it. Probably I've got another, I think I've got another half hour here until the next thing I need to work on. So I'm going to extend this out another 30 minutes. If you end up sticking with me, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Really appreciate everybody who's come along so far. Okay, it's launching. Where is it launching? Finished running. Okay, so we crashed again. Embedded manifest is invalid, cannot be read. Configured Expo updates correctly in your Expo build phases. I'm sure I did something wrong. Question is where? Like, if I knew what file to look at. So it must be in that supporting file that we added. Be nice to see what one is supposed to look like. Okay, so let's take a look at that info plist. Wait, we're in it? No, Expo plist. Are we doing something wrong here? Dictionary, key, string, key, string, key, string. That looks right. Is expo.plist. Okay, it does show up in the PBX project. So the question is, did I link this in properly? Or should this be under one of these or something like that? Maybe that's the problem. I mean, this shows up. Shows up where it's supposed to. Or, well, shows up here. I don't know if that's where it's supposed to be. PLR dev, is it just me getting some drop frames or freezes? Shoot, that sucks. I don't know. If anybody else is noticing that, let me know. It sucks if so. Main JS bundle. So the question is like, add files. Oh, you know what? It could also be how I'm doing it. So like, remove the rest reference. Okay, let's try this here. So add files. I don't know what this does. They weren't very explicit about how to add expo.plist to the project. Derek says I'm getting that too. Robin says it's been off and on through the stream. Audio still pretty out of sync when you're screen sharing. Okay, I need to figure this out. So, how is it right now? Like, how's my... I wonder if it's, like, too much going on for this computer or something. Xcode build phases. Happens occasionally, yeah. I really want to get that fixed. Xcode build phases. And bundle. I mean, it's possible that I'm... Is it because of that backtick? That'd be weird. Sync is getting progressively worse over time, but it's not that bad. Your audio is about a second behind. That's terrible. That's terrible. Why would it be so far behind? When I launched the iOS emulator, yeah. Like, I could probably shut down a bunch of crap. Let's see. Okay. Kill that, kill that, kill that. I don't know. Like, maybe this is something that I'd have to actually do, like a restart or something to make it full second. That's like unwatchable. That's bad. It's not good at all. Full React Native development apps plus streaming is probably a lot for that machine. Yeah. Yeah, probably. So, I guess I need a new computer, Todd. Let's see. So, okay. Yeah, I'm a little... This kind of annoys me. But I just don't... I don't know, like... Right here. Bundle React Native code and images. All right. Play that again. I don't think that's it. Like the backticks there, that seems weird. But in the documentation, that's what it said. Like if I go to here, it's also possible that this thing in Metro needed to be set up differently. Waiting for those M1 MacBook Pros. I mean, you're not wrong. Failed. Really failed. Phase script execution. I'm getting deeper and deeper here. This is interesting. Build phases. Yeah, see, I don't think it's the backtick. So, okay. So, Expo Updates, package JSON, create manifest iOS. So there was an option, there's a different option for this in the... Let's see here. Okay, starting over here. Installing. Oh, it's right here. Okay, so node right here. You can alternatively use this line, which only supports the default project structure, which is totally fine with me. So create manifest iOS. All right, so let's try that one instead. So, like that, I guess? Let's try it. Hit run. Okay. Yeah, that's got a shot. See if that loads up. Yeah, this could be better. Wait. What did I replace? I feel like I replaced something I shouldn't have right there. At the same time, it is working. And we got an Expo update right there. What can I say? Right? I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, let's try a Expo publish and see what happens. So, are these even the same right now? Like, no, they're different. Look at that. The Expo update is different. This is BB83, and this one is A0EFFD. So, I'm curious, like, I'm curious about this. Like, what happens when I hit Expo publish? This was not as easy as I thought it would be. Not at all. Like, I knew it would probably be a little bit painful, but not this painful, you know. Definitely chopping up more during build. Okay, so this is, I mean, honestly, this is like a CPU bound thing. I wonder if there's a way to prioritize the stream, you know, like in Activity Monitor or something. Or deprioritize Xcode. It's definitely, like when I'm building, yeah, there's definitely an issue there. So. No, hold on. So A0EFF, that's for that one, BB. Okay, so it did publish. I'm going to go back to the welcome screen, and I'm going to add, I'm just going to say Expo Update 2 and run Expo Publish. So we should see Expo Update 2 if this ever does update. But it kind of looks like it's not updating. Now what I could do is like kill the app and then rerun it and see what happens. So like, didn't update there, that's fine. Let me kill the app and then run that. And Expo Update is still there. Kill it. Expo Update 2. Look people. Expo Update 2. That updated without me rebuilding. And I'm going to kill this so that we can see that it's not like some sort of a Metro thing, you know? Let's go Expo Update 3 here. So I think what happens is the first time that you load it back up, it like downloads it. And then it installs it. It's oh, I have to run publish. But that's pretty sick. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's kill that. Update 2. Wait a little bit to let it download. Update 3. Let's do that. And then okay, Expo Updates still. So I don't know if this is going to work or not on Android. Certainly working on iOS, which is awesome. Okay, let's put this here. Does not appear to be working on Android. Why? Okay, so feel like maybe what I need to do is npx react native run Android, which will give me version 3, or like, oh whoops, I did the wrong thing, my bad. Terminate. Variant release, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so we're gonna run it on Android, get like the latest and greatest, everything like set up here, and then I'm gonna try. Yeah, thanks. PLR dev, player dev. Appreciate it. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is get this loaded up, like everything fresh, it's working, and then try another push on Android and see if this works. Then I need to figure out what's going on with my stream, and this is so far behind. It's possible that it's because it's like, let's see here, I got a lot of frame drops and slow frames. CPU is at about 50%, not terrible. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and prep this. This is going to be update 4. I'm not saving it. I'm waiting for this to finish. Let that go. And then, yeah, once this is done, let this load back up, and then I'll save this with update 4, and then give it another shot. See what happens. Loading up. Okay, there's update 3. Save with update 4. Let me kill this. And just before I even like run it, I'm gonna go here and run this again. Publish. Okay, update 3 is there. Cool. So we're gonna publish. That should be update 4, which, like on iOS. I'm curious, like, if this will update, if I give it some time, like on next load, or if I actually have to load it and then load it again. And then I actually want to, I don't know if I'll do it today, but I like to play around with the idea of like polling for updates once in a while. Here and there. Finish building the JavaScript bundle. It's amazing how much stuff like Expo gives away for free. It's just incredible. All right, letting that go for a little bit, and we'll let this go for a little bit. You know, one thing I should do is actually look at the API while I'm waiting here. I'm gonna go and look at check for update async. does not actually download the update. So we could do like a little object with is available and a manifest. So what we could do here is be like, all right, we could go like use effect, and const timer equals set interval, and then every 3 seconds, because you know we're testing. Obviously you wouldn't do it every 3 seconds, but we're going to do let's do an async there, await, so const, and what did they say? It was is available, and manifest. So I know that. Actually, what we could do is do const update available and then update manifest. Or I'll just set update available. Okay, there we go. Equals use state false. Okay. So now set update available true. And then I honestly should just do another state variable, which will be okay. So now we're going to set update manifest to the manifest. And then in here we're going to say update, or actually we're going to go text style equals content, and we're going to say update available, update available, something like that, and then manifest. I'm going to just stringify it. JSON stringify update manifest. Okay. So now we'll be able to sit there and pull. Oh, I forgot. And we also should return. Oops, not there. Return timer, or clear interval timer. Okay, so we can unmount it afterward. Why is this thing? Okay, check. Why? Okay, I'll just do that. This can just be empty object. That works. Okay, so I'm going to try to swipe this away and load it back up, and we've got update 3. Let that go for just a sec here. I'll do the same thing here. Over here, I'll see if it switches to 4. It should. It did. Good. I'll let this go for a little bit. Let it download. Swipe it away. Load it up. Update 4. Yay! Android's working. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing to... I'm going to do one more publish. We have about 9 minutes here, so I'm going to do one more publish. This will bring in the update available thing. Alright? Oh, I should have... My bad. I should have put 5 in there. That's going to be annoying. Publish. It's cool you can have different release channels and stuff too. Okay, that's up. So, do our typical. I should do this too. So this one has the update there, and the manifest is false right now, or update available is false, and the manifest is just an empty. So we got that on both of them. Sweet. Now let's go ahead and just publish and see what happens. Within 3 seconds, both of these, once it's up, within 3 seconds, these should see that, hey, there's an update. So let's watch. That was fast. Sick. All right, I think we did what we wanted to do. Thanks everybody for joining me in the first React Native Live. Looking to have a lot more of these in the future. This was a fun one. I really enjoyed it. There were some weird moments for sure, like, you know, messing with Xcode and all this other stuff. I can see some improvement that could happen with some of this stuff. I'm going to switch over to the chatting interface here, and clearly I have some work to do on my system where obviously it's lagging. Yeah, running React Native apps is definitely like, you know, like it's definitely a little too taxing, I think, on my computer. Maybe I can find a way to do this without blowing everything away. Blow Me Away is playing right now. Nice. But just like without like hammering my CPU and then causing problems with the stream. I need to do some research on this and figure out why this is lagging behind like that. But yeah, very, very cool. You're right, setup takes some effort for sure. And I learned a lot doing this. I'm gonna push this up. Let's see here. There's a lot going on here. Implementing Expo Updates. And then I'm going to do hub create. And push this up. Main and main. So let me verify. GitHub OTA hack. Okay, I'm gonna really quickly update the README. This is the result of a React Native live stream I did on August 11, 2021. Check out the latest commit to see the work I had to do to get Expo Updates. Cool. Well, no, not the latest commit, because I'm going to be updating. Check out, let me go find that commit. This commit. There we go. And I'm going to push it up, and we're good. Oh, I forgot you can't see it because I'm in this mode. Whatever, it's alright. I was just updating the README, so I'll post the here's the link. It's coming through, and you can all check it out. All right, thanks a lot. Very, very fun. Appreciate everybody coming along with. Make sure to hit the follow, I guess, and we'll see you all next time. Very much appreciated.